Welcome to today's tutorial on creating a strong password checker using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Our step-by-step guide will not only help you understand the principles behind password strength but also provide you with practical coding skills to implement your own password checker. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a fully functional strong password checker that you can incorporate into your web projects, ensuring heightened security for you and your users. Let's embark on this coding journey together and empower ourselves with the knowledge and skills to enhance digital security. Without further ado, let's dive into the exciting world of password validation. Here's a revised version of the text. We have an HTML code snippet that creates an input area for users to enter their password. This code creates a container with an input field where users can type in their password. As they type, the password is checked against certain criteria to ensure it meets the required standards. Now let's move on to the CSS code. First, we set some global styles to reset margins, paddings, and box sizing. The body is styled to have a minimum height of the viewport using a sans serif font and centered content with a background color of aqua. We also define some custom color variables using the root pseudo class for consistency throughout our design. Within our dot container, we apply padding and relative positioning to create space for our input area and the password criteria display. The input element is styled with padding, border radius, and a border color of salmon. When focused, it has a thicker border for visual feedback. The .output class is positioned absolutely above the input area, initially hidden with display, none and zero opacity. Using CSS animations, it smoothly appears when the input is focused, providing feedback on password strength. We also style the password criteria messages with bold font weight and a red color for emphasis. That's the CSS code for our strong password checker. In the next part of the tutorial, we'll dive into the JavaScript implementation. Stay tuned. Now, let's take a look at the JavaScript code that powers our strong password checker. We start by selecting the password input field and the output area where we display the password criteria. Next, we define variables for each password criteria element: length, lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and special characters. The check function is called whenever the user types in the password input field. It checks the length of the password and whether it contains lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and special characters. As the user types, the output area is displayed to show the password criteria. The criteria that are met are highlighted in green. For example, if the password length is at least 8 characters, the length criteria turns green. Similarly, if the password contains lowercase, uppercase, numbers, or special characters, their respective criteria turn green. This dynamic feedback helps users create strong passwords that meet the required criteria.